Good morning, dear children. Children, today we'll start with our next grammar topic. And the topic for today is degrees of comparison. Children, we have already learned about adjectives, right? And we know that adjectives are describing words. They describe a noun or a pronoun. So now, children, we are starting with our topic, degrees of comparison. Children, now look at this sentence. Lakshman is a strong man. Now in this sentence, Lakshman is a noun and describing the word Lakshman is the word strong. Right? So the word strong describes what kind of man Lakshman is. So strong is what? Strong is an adjective. Now look at the second sentence. Aslam is stronger than Lakshman. Now children, this word stronger is describing the noun Aslam. So stronger is an adjective. Alright? But over here, this adjective stronger, it shows a comparison between two men. So there is a comparison between two men, which, okay, so here there is a comparison between two men, whereas in case 1 there is no comparison. In the first case, there is no comparison because there is just one man. So children, the word stronger is just a different form of the adjective strong, which is used for comparing two men. Okay? Now look at the next sentence. Balram is the strongest of the three. Now here we have more than two men. So here strongest is also an adjective and here it again shows a comparison among all the three men. So children, strongest is a different form of the adjective strong. Alright, so strong, stronger, strongest. These are the different forms of the same adjective strong. And as you can see here, have a look at it once again. Strong, stronger, and strongest. And as I told you that these are the different forms of the adjective strong. Okay, and strong is used to show no comparison when there is just one person. Stronger is used to show comparison when there are two men. Okay, and strongest is used to show comparison when more than two men are there. Okay. Now children, as we can see in the book also, the word strong describes whom? It describes Lakshman. The word stronger compares Aslam and Lakshman, that is two men. And the word strongest compares Balram, Aslam and Lakshman, that is three men. So children, the three different forms of adjectives are called what? They are called degrees of comparison. Alright? Now, children, there are 3 degrees of comparison of some adjectives, and they are positive, comparative, and superlative. So, children, when I say Lakshman is a strong man, so strong here is the simple form of the adjective, and it is called the positive degree of adjective. So children, when there is no comparison involved, when we just have one man and there is no comparison involved, we use the positive degree of adjective. Okay, so adjectives like big, small, thin, clever, beautiful, all these are what? These are the positive degrees of adjectives. So, Lakshman is a strong man. So, strong is the positive degree of adjective. But children, when I say that Aslam is stronger than Lakshman, then stronger is used for comparing two men. So there is some comparison involved, okay? And stronger is called the comparative degree of adjective. It is used to compare between two persons or things. Alright? So children, we use the comparative degree for comparing between two persons or things. So comparative degree is used to compare what? Two people or things. Now children, when I say Balram is the strongest of the three. Now here, strongest is another form of the adjective strong, right? So it is called the superlative degree of adjective. It compares three or more persons or things. So children, whenever we have more than two, we use the superlative degree of adjective. Okay? And it is used to compare any number more than 2. Okay? So over here we are comparing more than 2 men. How many men are there? 3. Right? So they are more than 2. So when we are comparing more than 2 men, we use which degree of adjective? We use the superlative degree of adjective. So children, strong, stronger, strongest. Strong is the positive degree, right? And it is used when there is no comparison. Stronger is the comparative degree and used for comparing two, right? And strongest is the superlative degree, okay, used for comparing more than two. So strong, positive degree, stronger, comparative degree, and strongest, superlative degree. Okay? Now let's read what is given in the book. When we want to describe a person or thing, but there is no comparison, then we use the positive degree. Okay? So like I told you, when there is no comparison, we use the positive degree. Then next is when we want to compare two persons or things, we use the comparative degree. So children, stronger is the comparative degree and it is used for comparing two. Okay, two persons or things. Next, when we want to compare more than two persons or things, we use the superlative degree. Now here, strongest is the superlative degree used for comparing more than two persons or things. Like here you have already seen that there were three men here. So we have used the word strongest, which is the superlative degree. And superlative degree is used for comparing more than two. Now let's have a look at this box also. Some adjectives are used to compare persons or things. They have 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative. So children, we use adjectives not only to describe people or things, but also to compare them. Now, so some adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison: positive degree. Positive degree is used when there is no comparison. Comparative degree is used for comparing two persons or things. And superlative degree is used for comparing more than two persons or things. Now, children, in the next class, we'll learn about the formation of degrees of comparison. Alright, that we'll do in the next class. So, that's all for today, children. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you, children.